everyone, this is the video for the last part of the continuing payroll problem. Again, I'm going to be working off the A problem since you are assigned the B problem. So the first step is we're told to enter in the amount of group life insurance, and we're told that Smith and Short are not yet eligible and that each employee contributes 85 cents. So that is pretty simple. Let me hide some cells so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so everybody except Smith, so I'm going to put 0, and Short, do not have any. Everybody else has 85 cents. And since there are no formulas in the cells, I'm going to use Excel and let them do the math for me. Okay, and the next step is record the amount to be withheld for for health insurance. And each employee does $1.65 a week. So again, this is pretty straightforward. And then I'm going to save myself time and just copy and paste it down. Again, since we did not use a formula, I'm going to let Excel do the math. So steps 1 and 2, quickly done. Step 3 is record the net pay for each employee. So here we're going to have to unhide the cells. And so to calculate the amount of net pay, we're going to take the total earnings and then subtract everything up to the check number. So again, I would definitely use your calculator. If you entered in amounts into the cells, if you entered formulas into the cells, you're not going to be able to do it. But you could also have Excel do it manually for you as long as there are no formulas. So we're just going to have equals the sum, parentheses, the total earnings, and then hit the minus key, and just keep going and keep selecting the cells. And then it tells us there is an error. There we go. And so once we get that formula, we can just click on this little square at the bottom and just drag it down. Again, since there are no formulas in the cells, we can do it this way. And again, since there are the straight formulas, there's not any amounts based on rounding that could cause us rounding issues. We can actually just do the standard formula. Again, this doesn't work if there is formulas in the deductions cells. And I entered the formula in the wrong place. Equals the sum. And there we go. And so that is everything. But let me check the rounding because it's about a penny off. So I'm going to do everything manually again. This is a great example of why you do not depend on Excel for everything. 524.83. And there you go. So since I added it manually, I get a penny different. So I'm going to go and enter in the amount that we calculated. So again, it just it goes to show you that even if you think you can depend on Excel, it's better to manually double check or just do it all manually the first time. So that takes care of 1, 2, and 3. The check number has already been assigned. So that is number 4. Number 5 we've done as we've gone along, which is total all of the cells at the end of each column. So that is done. Now, it says on a separate sheet of paper, you're actually going to do this at the bottom of your Excel chart. So basically everything, you just have to enter in the amounts, where they go. So for wages and salaries, you're going to use your taxable earnings amount. So that is going to be $75.44.31. And so now we're going to take the information from the cells. What you may want to do is hide the employees so you're not, oops, too much. So you're not going back and scrolling up and down the entire time. It should just save you some time. There we go. So FICA taxes payable, OASDI. Is going to be the $467.75. The HI is $109.40. FIT, you're just going to go essentially straight down the line. And this is, you'll complete the same procedure when you do your payroll project, which starts week 8. To 26.31. And then your salaries payable amount is going to be the final amount in your net pay. So that's going to be $55.82.65. So that is the first part. So the next one is we have to complete the journal entries, and then we would normally transfer the information to a general ledger like we did for the Chapter 6 homework and what we will do for our final project. In this case, we just need to finish out the rest of the forms. So payroll taxes, OASDI, this is where we're going to take the amounts that we manually, actually nope, we have to manually calculate new ones because of how the formulas are done. Because this is for unemployment tax. And so we just have to do the OASDI. And again, like on our homework, it's going to not necessarily be the same amounts that we have up above. So we're going to take our 75.44.31, multiply it by the 6.2%. So this is going to be 467.75. So this is actually the same. On your payroll project, it will not be that way. Give you a heads up there. Then we're going to take the 75.44.31 times the 1.45%, gives us 109 $29. And here we have a different amount. And then we're going to use our FUTA and SUTA amounts that we calculated for the previous weeks. 45.27, 27.752. Now to get the payroll taxes amount, we're just going to add the cells up, and I'm going to do it manually to make sure we get the correct amount. So 467.75, 109.39, 45.27 gives us 899.93. And then we have one more journal entry to make. We actually have to show that we're paying the salaries. So you're going to use your amount from salaries payable. So we have 55.82.65. And then that is going to be both the debit and the credit amount. And then just make sure that you have all of the gray cells filled in that needed to be filled in. And so you would have made any corrections that I have pointed out previous to this. And then you would just save it and submit it like this. If you have any questions or if you want to make sure that you're on the right track, let me know, and have a great day, everybody.